We have been members of Wells Sailing Club for many years now. It gives us access to the showers and facilities, free parking. We are rubbish sailors, we just like messing around in boats. The video footage is raw, unstabilised, just for a change.
It's very windy. We've got a very westerly wind blowing in our face. Be alright coming back. I think if we go down here, we'll the Hero. It's not the Nelson, it's the Hero. I think you can have an ice cream or an arty farty coffee, my dear.
It does seem like we're always up here in Norfolk, but when the sun is shining, why not?
And just down the bottom here there's a stream with a watermill. I wonder if it's all the same place. That mill here and the windmill up there is a massive property, isn't it? And this fantastic old mill. Look at that, beautiful.
I had a look on Google Maps and this area is called Mill Stream.
Yeah, lovely. Burnham Deepdale. Petrol garage, you name it, this place has got everything. Yeah.
Now this is Brancaster Harbour with Brancaster Sailing Club, which we tried to have a drink in there once, but they threw us out because we just didn't look the part. Didn't have a cravat on that day. Anyway, we told them we were members of Wales Sailing Club, but that didn't cut it.
What we want to do is go to Thornham, have a look down on the creek, down Thornham Creek or Thornham Harbour. Remember that? Thornham Deli. And we're going to go right here. There's the lifeboat. It's a creek which winds its way out to sea. It's quite a challenging harbour to get into, so they say. And this building here is called the Coal Barn. Off you get, Lizzie. Don't fall in that puddle. I would imagine there'd be a few boats come alongside here years ago, offload the coal.
All of these creeks, it's worth getting off and spending a bit of time going for a walk, but we're doing like a whistle stop tour today, so no time. And this is another one of the Burnham Market, lovely little place for shopping. We were going to come back and have a coffee, but never got round to it.
Thorpe is probably the most famous Burnham of all. The birthplace of Admiral Lord Nelson, probably one of the most famous mariners in the world, and this is where he was born.
Not long after he died in 1805.
Oh, there's a nice little model of the Victory up there. Lovely.
This flint wall seems to go on forever. It surrounds Holcombe Hall to keep the peasants out and the wild animals in.
So look, I don't know how rich you've got to be to have a driveway that long with a monument at the other end, but that leads into Holcombe Hall. Can you let me in? I wonder how long it takes to cut the grass. I just said to myself, I don't know how long it'll be before you moan, and it weren't long. We're not going to come off.
Lizzie was horrified to think that I took her down a gravel lane.
There's a lane down here, takes us back into Wales. That's all we're going to do.
I kept telling her if we go too slow we'll fall off, but she's not having it.
Brings you out by the school is.
There we go, crisis over. Lizzie said, "Oh, I want to do some shopping when we get back to Wells." I said, "Off you go then." So we had a couple of beers, some fish and chips, then came back later, watched England play, and then settled down in the van overnight. Got up for a pee at 4:30. Wow, let's put the camera down. Look at this. In the sailing club car park, you're not allowed to park overnight, but you can bring it out at about 8 o'clock, park on the quay until 8 o'clock in the morning before the traffic wardens come, and then move it back. So this morning we're going to head east towards Stookie Marshes before I get told off. And there's a campsite on the way down here, High Sands Creek.
Stookie, or Stookie, I think they call it, the locals. Morstan Village. Shall we have coffee?
Note the campsite sign as we turn in. Lizzie had a look on Google and it said adults only, so I'm guessing pampas grass, upside down pineapples, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that byway goes right the way down to a dead end.
So this is Morstan Creek. You can have a coffee, something to eat, you can get a seal boat out to see the seals.
Mildred from Morstan.
So that's pretty much what we did. We had a coffee and a cake. We're off to Blakeney Harbour next. We've got lots of pubs, restaurants and gift shops. My favourite. You know it's good planning to do all this shopping on a motorcycle, don't you guys?
Well, that footpath there leads all the way to Wells. Clay is a bit of a squeeze if you're in a motor car or a van.
I don't think it's pronounced Clay, I'm sure it's Cly. Anyway. I don't even know what beach this is, do you? Could be Clay, yeah.
Weybourne, home of the Muckleborough Tank Collection. My mate Alex would love to go in there if he's not already been.
Weybourne. We're going to make this the last stop.
Shall we have a look at the beach? Yeah, so there's a nice pub there to ship in. Weybourne Beach. Used to be a coffee van here, but not anymore by the look of it.
Lovely little spot. We had a few come away from the edge moments though. No fires or barbecues, and just next to it is the barbecue disposal. Caution, hot ashes. Dear oh dear. Last stop, this is Cly Windmill.
I didn't. Well, we're back to our favourite place in North Norfolk after a couple of days of harbour hopping. Been good. A little bit cloudy today, but hey ho. It's the UK.
Well, that's it for this little trip. We'll probably be up again shortly. We'll chuck the bike on the back of the van and off we go. Thanks for coming along.